everyone, it's Joy, and I know it has been a very long time since I have uploaded on this channel, and I am really happy to be back filming another video. Today I thought it would be fun for me to do a tag because it is fall and it's Halloween time, of course. As I'm sure you can tell, I went as Harry Potter this year. I thought it was appropriate since I already had like the dark hair and the round glasses. All I needed was the tie and the scar. So I was actually going to do a Halloween tag, but all the questions revolved around horror books, which I don't really read. That's not really my thing. So instead, I'm going to be doing the cozy time fall time, or I'm going to be doing the fall time cozy time tag. That's it. And so let's get right into the questions. The first question is crunching leaves. The world is full of color. Choose a book that has reds, yellows, and oranges in it. So I actually chose two books for this because I couldn't really decide. I went with Allegiant by Veronica Roth because this has more of the reds and yellows in it. And I also went with Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins because this has more of the yellows and the oranges in it. But I think these two books, despite having nothing in common with each other really at all, look really pretty together. The next question is cozy sweater. It's finally time to wear warm sweaters. Which book gives you the warm and fuzzies? So I'm going to go with a book that I listened to on ebook probably I think last summer. It is called The Distance Between Us. I believe it's by Casey West, and it is just really, really cute. Normally when I'm reading a book and I get like the feels, I have to close the book and like give myself a minute, but with an audiobook that's a little bit harder, so I found myself pausing it and rewind back for all the cute moments, and I would listen to them over and over again. The next question is fall storm. The wind is howling and the rain is pouring. What is your favorite book genre to read on a stormy day? For this one, I'm going to go with fantasy, because to read a fantasy book, especially a high fantasy multi-series book, you definitely need a lot of time, and when it's raining or storming outside, that's the perfect excuse to be like, oh well, I can't do anything today. I have no choice but to just stay inside and read all day long. The next question is cool, crisp air. What cool character would you want to trade places with? Of course, going to go with Isabel Lightwood from the Shadowhunter series, because I just love Isabel, and I feel like if I was a Shadowhunter, I would be Isabel, but I'm definitely not a Shadowhunter, and I just think that she is really cool, and there's not really a lot of characters like her. I feel like in YA books, when a female character wants to be seen as tough, she kind of abandons all of her feminine traits, and I feel like Isabel embraces hers while still being tough, which shows that if you're a girl, you don't have to just like abandon everything that's stereotypical of your gender to be taken seriously. You can still fight in a dress and heels and it doesn't make you weak. The next question is hot apple cider. Which underhyped book would you want to see become the next and biggest thing? I'm going to go with Words in the Deep Blue by Kath Crawley. I feel like I've talked about this book so much, but I just really love it. It's been one of my favorite reads that I've read for this entire year, and I haven't really heard anyone talking about it. And that makes me a little bit sad because it just came out and it is really, really good. It's so heartwarming and I've recommended it to so many people because I just think everyone should read this book. It's a really quick and short read, but it's the kind of book that really leaves you thinking about it, and it has a really great message. The next question is coats, scarves, and mittens. The weather is turning cold. It's time to cover up. What is the most amazing book cover that you would want to keep hidden from the rest of the world? For this question, I'm going to go with the giant book of Percy Jackson's Greek Gods by Rick Riordan and illustrated by John Rocco. This book is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you can just look at the cover and it's so pretty. And the illustrations are just incredible, but I don't think I'd want to have this book in public just because it is really, really huge and I feel like it would just be odd if I was just sitting around casually reading this giant book in public. They did come up with a much smaller paperback version of this book, so I would definitely be seen in public with that one. Probably just not this one, just because it is so huge, it's bigger than my face. Next question is pumpkin spice. What is your favorite food in the fall time? And that's a really hard question because fall time has some of the best food. I love after carving pumpkins when you scoop out all the seeds and then you roast them with salt. Those are delicious. I love Thanksgiving food, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, turkey, all of that. But I think my favorite would probably have to be those little pumpkin cakes. I think they're from like Little Debbie or something. I forget what they're called, but they're little like happy smiling pumpkins and they taste so good. The next question is warm and cozy bonfires. Spread the warmth, who are you going to tag? And as with all my tags, because I'm never tagged in any tags myself, I just go ahead and tag anyone who wants to do this. I think this is a really fun tag, and fall time is already almost leaving us. It's going to be November soon, so now is the perfect time to do it. You should all do this tag if you want. It's a lot of fun, and I will see you guys in my next video, which will hopefully be a lot sooner than my last one. Alright, bye!